Hi guys, Amy here from Motorcycle Superstore. I'm here today with the Watson jacket from REV'IT. The Watson jacket is brand new for fall from REV'IT. Now, they've introduced quite a few really exceptional jackets for fall, and this is absolutely one of them. There's a lot of protective features in here, and it is a true 3-season cold jacket. Now, I like the black fabric on this one. It is very subdued, but yet you still have a little bit of a militaristic influence in the styling with the tall collar and the shoulder pieces here. Those are actually on snaps, and just sort of the straight cut of the jacket. It's going to be very, very comfortable. The jackets I've noticed from REV'IT for fall are all very comfortable. The textiles are really abrasion resistant, and overall they've got a lot of comfort, not only in the satin of the lining and the quilting, but just the fit of the jackets and the materials that they've used. They've really focused on comfort and quality when constructing these jackets for fall. Now let's look at the features of this jacket that really make it exceptional, especially at that mid-level price point. They've done a great job of putting a lot in here to really add value to the consumer. We've got a few pockets here, not a whole lot. Some of the jackets are totally decked in pockets. This one's got these two on the front. Now they do have a snap, but they're actually zippered pockets underneath here, and they're angled so that they're easier to use. You can get your hands in there easier. If they're up and down, it's more of this angle, whereas if they're angled like that, they're easier to use, easier to put your hands in to keep warm if you're walking around off the bike. Very simple, low-key styling, just a few seams here. There's a REV'IT patch here on the side. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot going on here design-wise, and I like that. It's simple and subdued, very core piece. You could have this in your wardrobe for a long time. It's not overly trendy or something like that. It's also a higher quality, so it's going to last you. Now this collar, I like what they've done here because you actually have these two snaps over here on this side. And then the piece wraps all the way around the neck, and then there's a piece here that comes out on this side. Now what you can do is you can snap it across here on the first snap or the second snap, or if you don't want to have it snapped closed like that, or maybe you're walking around off the bike, you can actually roll this back and there's a snap back right here. And then actually as we look down the jacket, you can feel in here, there's CE level 1 armor in the shoulders and elbows of this jacket. Now that is a very low profile armor, and it seems to be REV'IT's proprietary armor, but it is very pliable. It's a soft armor, it's not a hard armor. So very interesting that they've got that in there. It's shoulders and elbows, but you can upgrade and add in a CE level 2 back protector that is available if you're interested. And of course, we always suggest adding more protection into motorcycle gear as opposed to less. Now let's look inside. It is a snap closure initially here. Again, something we tend to see on the REV'IT jackets, which is great because in those winter months, you might run across some snow, you might run across some rain, especially in a jacket like this one, you want to be protected from no matter what you run into. They've got a rain gutter here with that snap closure, but then on the inside, there's a Napoleon pocket that's been protected, but isn't too difficult to get to. That just zips open and closed with that blue zipper there. And then there's a zipper here to get into the inside of the jacket. Now there's another pocket in here, but the main feature on the inside is of course this removable quilted liner. This one's longer than some of the other ones that I've seen. A lot of the REV'IT jackets, the quilted liner stops at the waistline. This one goes a little bit longer. It's a nice satin removable quilted liner. It's going to keep you nice and warm. Again, this is a true 3-season cold jacket, so depending on the elements that you're riding in, this is going to really help keep you warm. Now that snaps in there, so it's super easy to remove if you don't want it in. The liner does go all the way up to match the outer collar of this jacket. That's unusual. A lot of times they'll stop the liner at the neck. Now what happens when they stop it at the neck is that a lot of times the air will go down between your neck and the outer jacket and end up getting down the back of your jacket. If you're riding in really cold riding conditions, you don't want that air going down the back of your neck. That doesn't feel good when you're riding. We don't want you to be freezing cold. So what they've actually done is make the liner go all the way up. It's going to tuck under your helmet a little bit and therefore keep the air from getting inside your jacket and making you freezing cold and uncomfortable when you're riding. That's a great feature to have. I really like that they've done that. Now on this side, we've been seeing this again for fall in the REV'IT jackets. Love this feature. It's a neoprene cell phone pocket with a snap closure. You can fit pretty much any phone you want in there, and it's going to be safe, protected, and in that pocket you're not going to have to worry about it. It's behind all those waterproof liners. Pretty much everybody rides with their cell phone on them, so that's a great place to put it if you don't have anywhere else for it to go. All right, let's take a peek at the back of this jacket. Now again, this does not have a back protector in the jacket, but you can get that and upgrade to the CE Level 2 back protector. Very important to do that, and there's a pocket for that inside the jacket. Now there's a reflective panel here, you've got that tall collar, and a very just simple design here. There's not a lot going on. There is a bit of a pleat here with a snap. That's a great thing because if you're sitting down in a long jacket, it can get really uncomfortable and actually squeeze your legs and be squeezing on your butt and just be super uncomfortable. By adding this piece in there, it actually gives a little bit more room so that when you sit down, the jacket will move with you instead of riding up or being uncomfortable. All right, this Watson jacket does come in just this one color. If you want to know more about this jacket or maybe read rider reviews, you can always check that out on our website where you can of course get super deals super fast at motorcyclesuperstore.com. Make sure that you click that link in the corner, subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave me your comments and questions below. Let me know what you think of not only the new Watson jacket but all the new REV'IT gear. And as always, thanks so much for watching.